Dan untuk mengetahui laporan lebih lanjut berkenaan pelancaran perkhidmatan on demand, kita bersama wartawan Astro Malik Ridhwan.
Baik, terima kasih rakan tugas di studio, dan seperti yang dimaklumkan sebentar tadi baru saja berlangsung pelancaran on demand oleh Astro, di mana on demand ini bakal membawa cara terbaru untuk rakyat Malaysia berhibur. On demand ini juga menawarkan akses lebih mudah untuk pelanggan Astro menonton filem terbaru dan juga siri TV lengkap semua musim dari kandungan library Astro. Dan bersama saya ketika ini ialah Datuk Rohana Rozhan, Ketua Pegawai Eksekutif Astro Malaysia Holdings Berhad. Datuk, thank you for being with us on Business Hour ni. Now, with the introduction of on demand, how would this contribute to Astro's financial performance and growing customer base?
I think the on-demand, Astro has always made a promise to our customers that we not only strive to provide them the best locally or best in Malaysia, but we also strive to give them the best globally as well. So one of the things we notice, I think you probably know that Malaysia is a very young country. So in terms of numbers, we look at our demographics, about 50% of Malaysians are Gen K, as well as digital natives, which I think you know, you're probably one of them, who you probably know watch content differently. So they would like to, and the other thing that we also recognize is that in today's world, it's not good enough that we base ourselves on what's available locally, because the reality is we today live in a scary digital world where our customers and non-customers alike have access to content not only from pirated sites but also from global best-in-class brands. So one of the things that we notice, I mean, I've got a son who always, the worrying part is when he started a couple of years ago to ask me whether I want him to download the latest episodes or a whole season of a series that I must watch, or even the latest movies before I go on a long flight. So I think OD is our answer to that, because it complements the world of linear viewing that we already provide. So what we now have, as you mentioned, is that customer, both at home and wherever they may be, can access Astro content either based on their TV sets or also on their mobile devices and smart devices. So all a customer has to do at home is to connect their PVR to the home Wi-Fi, and instantly they will have access to the latest movies, the latest series, the latest episodes, as well as a whole library of very deep content comprising the best of vernaculars, the best of regionals, and the best of internationals. And for those on the go, what we have also added to the feature is a download feature where, you know, because the problem in Malaysia currently is that bandwidth is sporadic when you're outside of the home, so streaming might not always be a pleasant experience because it might have a lot of buffering as well. So what we enable now is the ability, when you have access to Wi-Fi, for you to download and store on your devices the content that you want, and then so when you're out of home, on demand, you can watch it wherever you may be. And this will complement the need to watch live streaming of sports or live streaming of news, for instance, like Awani. So we enable that. And from a value perspective, that means a household with one single subscription, each member of the household can not only watch it together in the family TV big screen, but on any screens in the house, as well as screens when they're outside of the home. So that's from a value proposition. And we also cater to the individual customers, where they can have an individual AOTG subscription, as well as those who actually only want to buy content that we enable on an individual a la carte basis. So a world of choices, because I think ultimately what we see is that in today's world, the so-called scary digital world, we realize that the choice of content and the choice of content providers lies with the customers and the customers alone. And our job is quite simple, is to make sure we provide the choice, we provide the value, we provide the experience.
Yep. And besides OD, what more can the customers expect in the future, or maybe you can just give us a hint on what's next for Astro?
Well, I think our commitment and our promise to our customers and non-customers alike is we know that in order for us to stay relevant, we always have to strive to be better. So there'll always be better content, better experience, better choices, and we will use our very talented Team Astro to do that. I think one of the things that customers can look forward to soon is that now that we enable download capabilities on their smart devices, we also recognize that the memory in the smart devices are limited. So soon we will use cloud technology so that they can actually download and store their content in the cloud and access their content in the cloud. So it's things like that which the customers can look forward to.
Yeah. Alright, thank you very much Datuk for being with us on Business Hour ni. Baik, dan itu dia tadi Datuk Rohana Rozhan, Ketua Pegawai Eksekutif Astro Malaysia Holdings Berhad. Dan saya kira sekian saja laporan saya buat ketika ini di Pusat Penyiaran Asia di Bukit Jalil di pelancaran Astro On Demand. Laporan lanjut saya akan bawakan dalam awani 7.45 malam nanti, kembali kepada rakan tugas di studio.